Tugboats, the workhorses of our waterways, play a crucial role in global commerce. Their powerful engines require constant upkeep, much of which involves hot work. Welding, cutting, and grinding are essential for maintaining these vessels. Hot work is vital for repairs and custom fabrications. Without it, tugboats would struggle to function effectively. Routine maintenance and emergency repairs would be impossible. Ensuring safety during hot work is paramount. In the following sections, we will explore the crucial safety procedures. One, the hot work permit, a vital safeguard. 2, navigating the permit system, a step-by-step guide. 3, the power of documentation tracking safety. 4, consequences of non-compliance, a zero-tolerance approach. In tugboat operations, safety is imperative. The hot work permit is a critical line of defense against risks in welding, cutting, and grinding. It ensures hazards are identified and mitigated before work begins. The permit fosters communication and accountability, prioritizing crew safety. Section 2. Navigating the permit system, a step-by-step guide. Obtaining a hot work permit is not about navigating a bureaucratic maze, it's about following a clear and logical process designed to ensure safety. This process, typically standardized across the maritime industry, ensures consistency and clarity, leaving no room for ambiguity when it comes to safeguarding lives and property. Let's break down the typical steps involved in obtaining this crucial document. The journey begins with the identification of the need for hot work. This could range from a routine maintenance task to an emergency repair. Once the need is established, a designated crew member, often a supervisor or someone with specific safety training, initiates the permit application process. This usually involves filling out a standardized form, readily available on board, detailing the nature and location of the work, the potential hazards involved, and the proposed safety precautions. The completed permit application is then submitted to the relevant authority on board, typically the vessel's captain or a designated safety officer. This individual reviews the application, carefully assessing the proposed work and the outlined safety measures. They may conduct a site inspection, verify the availability of firefighting equipment, and ensure that the crew members involved are adequately trained for the task at hand. Once the reviewing authority is satisfied with the proposed work plan and the safety precautions in place, they authorize the permit. This authorization, typically in the form of a signature on the permit document, signifies that the hot work can proceed, but only under the specific conditions and precautions outlined. The approved permit then serves as the guiding document for the hot work operation, ensuring that all safety measures are implemented and maintained throughout the task. Section 3. The power of documentation, tracking safety. Documentation is crucial in maritime safety, transforming hot work operations into data points for analysis, revealing trends, and informing future practices. This data helps identify risk areas and refine safety protocols, ensuring continuous improvement and regulatory compliance. Section 4. Consequences of non-compliance, a zero-tolerance approach. In the maritime world, safety is paramount. A zero-tolerance approach to non-compliance with hot work permits is essential to prevent catastrophic fires, explosions, and loss of life. This strict stance fosters accountability and a safety-first culture, ensuring every crew member adheres to protocols and reports violations. The consequences of bypassing safety measures far outweigh any perceived benefits. Prioritizing safety ensures the well-being of the crew, the vessel, and the environment. A clean and controlled environment. Imagine a stage meticulously prepared for a high-stakes performance, every prop in its place, every potential hazard accounted for. This level of meticulousness must precede any hot work operation on a tugboat. A clean, organized work area is the foundation of a safe hot work operation. Clear boundaries and order minimize risks, ensuring safety. Section 2. Eliminating fuel for the fire. Identifying and removing flammables. Fire needs heat, oxygen, and fuel. Hot work provides heat, and the marine environment offers oxygen. Controlling fuel sources is crucial. Pre-work preparation is key. Identify and remove flammables like wood, cardboard, rags, and certain paints. Use gas detectors to find hidden vapors. Move flammables to fire-safe lockers, ensuring a safe work environment. By eliminating fuel sources, we reduce the risk of fire, ensuring a safer work area. Section 3. Breathing easy. The crucial role of ventilation. Ventilation is essential to remove hazardous fumes and gases, especially in confined spaces like engine rooms and ballast tanks. Hot work processes generate toxic airborne contaminants. Effective ventilation ensures a safe breathing environment. Prioritizing ventilation protects the crew's respiratory health. Section 4. Guardians of safety fire extinguishers and fire watches. Despite meticulous preparation, the risk of fire during hot work can never be entirely eliminated. Sparks can fly, molten metal can splatter, igniting a blaze even in controlled environments. Firefighting equipment and trained personnel are crucial for safety. Fire extinguishers are essential tools, not mere decorations. Different fires require different extinguishers. Regular inspections ensure they are ready for use. Fire watches monitor hot work, ready to act if needed. They are the guardians of safety, always vigilant. Section 5. Confined spaces. Heightened precautions for hidden dangers. Confined spaces like engine rooms and cargo holds present unique challenges and heightened risks. Limited access, poor ventilation, and hazardous atmospheres require thorough safety checks. Ventilation systems and gas detectors are essential for maintaining a safe environment. Access points and communication protocols ensure quick response in emergencies. Section 1. Unveiling the unseen, identifying potential hazards. Conducting a thorough risk assessment is crucial in tugboat safety. It's about identifying potential dangers, from fire risks to toxic fumes and electrical hazards. The process benefits from the collective knowledge and experience of the crew. Brainstorming sessions can yield invaluable insights, capturing potential dangers before they become real incidents. Section 2. Assessing the stakes, determining risk severity. Identifying potential hazards is just the beginning. We must assess the likelihood and severity of each hazard. Using a risk matrix, we prioritize mitigation efforts. High likelihood, high severity hazards need immediate action. Consistent methodology and open discussion are key. Allocate resources wisely to mitigate critical risks. Section 3. Engineering out the danger, implementing effective controls. Implementing effective controls is the heart of risk assessment. It's about translating theory into action, building layers of protection. The most effective controls eliminate hazards at their source, substituting hazardous materials, modifying processes, or using safer tools. Engineering controls minimize risk exposure. Physical barriers and ventilation systems protect workers. Fire suppression systems provide rapid response. Administrative controls add another layer of safety. Embedding safety into operations creates a proactive safety culture. Section 4. Empowering the crew communication and shared responsibility. Safety is a shared responsibility, a collective commitment to protecting ourselves and our shipmates. Effective communication ensures everyone understands the risks, controls, and their role in maintaining a safe working environment. By fostering an environment of shared responsibility, we empower every crew member to become a safety advocate. Arming the workforce essential PPE for hot work. In tugboat operations, PPE is the armor that stands between a worker and potential harm. For hot work, this armor is crucial against intense heat, molten metal, and hazardous fumes. Selecting the right PPE is about equipping our workforce to return home safely. Welding helmets protect eyes and face from UV radiation. Heavy-duty gloves shield hands from burns. Flame-resistant clothing prevents clothing ignition and minimizes burns. A well-stocked PPE inventory ensures proper fit and protection for every crew member. A shield against the inferno protecting the eyes and face. Welding arcs can cause severe eye damage known as arc eye or welder's flash. Welding helmets with auto-darkening lenses protect against intense light and UV radiation. The lens shade number indicates light filtration. Higher numbers offer greater protection. Helmets should fit snugly, covering the face and neck. Adjustable headgear ensures comfort during extended sessions. Some helmets include integrated respiratory protection. Proper helmet use preserves vision and enhances safety. Clothing as armor, shielding the body from heat and sparks. Flame-resistant clothing is essential for hot work, protecting against heat and sparks. These materials resist ignition and self-extinguish if ignited. Welding jackets and pants provide comprehensive protection. Covering all exposed skin prevents burns from molten metal. Long-sleeve shirts and leather boots offer additional protection. Proper clothing minimizes burn severity and enhances safety. Section 4. Tools of the trade, ensuring equipment integrity. Equipment reliability is crucial in tugboat operations, especially for hot work. Regular inspection and maintenance prevent dangerous situations. Visual examination of equipment before use identifies potential hazards. Functional tests ensure proper operation. Clean and organized work environments extend equipment life. Treating tools with respect ensures reliability and safety. Proper maintenance protects the crew and vessel. Section 5. The pre-work ritual, inspection as a safety habit. Pre-work inspections prevent equipment malfunctions and hazards. A checklist guides the inspection process, ensuring thoroughness. Hands-on inspections identify potential issues. The pre-work ritual fosters a culture of accountability. Team inspections enhance safety by spotting hazards. Shared responsibility transforms inspections into a commitment to safety. Section 1. Maintaining constant vigilance. The importance of situational awareness. Situational awareness is crucial in dynamic tugboat operations. Understanding the work area and potential hazards is essential. Situational awareness evolves with changing conditions. Active communication among the crew prevents incidents. Shared awareness transforms safety into a collective effort. Vigilance and communication ensure a safe work environment. Section 2. The Silent Guardian. The crucial role of the fire watch. The fire watch detects and extinguishes fires before they spread. They distinguish between normal hot work byproducts and fire signs. Familiarity with fire classes and extinguishing techniques is essential. The fire watch monitors the work area for other hazards. They have the authority to stop work if a hazard is detected. Constant communication ensures everyone is aware of potential hazards. Section 3. Controlling the heat. Preventing unintended ignition. Hot work generates extreme temperatures, posing fire hazards. Preventing ignition requires meticulous planning and constant awareness. Distance and physical barriers are essential tools. Use designated areas and welding screens to contain sparks. Fire blankets protect sensitive equipment. Ventilation dissipates heat in confined spaces. Water can cool surfaces and prevent ignition. Use water cautiously around electrical equipment. Section 4. Confined spaces. Navigating the labyrinth with extreme caution. The steel bowels of a tugboat present unique challenges for hot work safety. Confined spaces transform hot work risks into a potentially deadly equation. Hazardous atmospheres are a primary danger in confined spaces. Oxygen deficiency and toxic fumes can be life-threatening. A competent person must conduct atmospheric tests before hot work. Ventilation is critical in confined spaces. Forced ventilation systems ensure a breathable atmosphere. Portable fans and blowers are essential tools. Communication is paramount in confined spaces. Workers must maintain constant communication with standby crew. Two-way radios ensure help is just a call away. In tugboat operations, emergency preparedness is a mindset. Accidents can happen despite our best efforts. Anticipate the unexpected, mentally rehearse, and ensure you have the knowledge, tools, and composure to respond effectively. Equip yourself with fire extinguishers, fire blankets, first aid kits, and communication devices. The siren wails, the alarm bells clang, the smell of smoke stings the nostrils. These are the sensory cues that jolt us from the routine into the realm of emergency response. In these moments, when adrenaline surges and the instinct to panic takes hold, it's the training, the drills, the mental rehearsal that separates a chaotic scramble from a coordinated and effective response. The cornerstone of any successful emergency response is a well-defined and well-rehearsed plan. This plan, far from being a dusty document gathering dust on a shelf, is a living document, regularly reviewed, updated, and practiced by the entire crew. It outlines the chain of command, the communication protocols, the specific actions to be taken in various emergency scenarios, and the location of emergency equipment. In the event of a hot work fire, the first priority is always the safety of the crew. The fire watch, the designated first responder, takes immediate action to extinguish the fire using the appropriate firefighting equipment. Simultaneously, other crew members are alerted, the alarm is sounded, and the emergency response plan is activated. If the fire cannot be quickly contained, evacuation becomes the priority. Crew members proceed to their designated muster stations following established evacuation routes and accounting for each other's safety. Communication with shoreside authorities is established, providing updates on the situation and requesting assistance as needed. The flames have been extinguished, the smoke has cleared, the adrenaline rush has subsided, but the job is not over. In the aftermath of a hot work incident, even a seemingly minor one, the importance of post-work vigilance cannot be overstated. This is not the time for complacency, it's the time to ensure that the danger has truly passed and to prevent a rekindled ember from sparking a new inferno. The first step in this post-work assessment is a thorough inspection of the work area. Using a thermal imaging camera if available or a keen eye for detail, we scan for any hidden hotspots, smoldering materials, or other potential sources of reignition. Particular attention is paid to areas where flammable materials were present or where heat could have radiated into hidden spaces. But our vigilance extends beyond the immediate work area. We also inspect the surrounding areas, checking for any signs of fire spread or heat damage. Fuel lines, electrical cables, and other sensitive components are carefully examined for any signs of compromise. The equipment used during the hot work operation also undergoes a thorough inspection. Welding torches, cutting torches, and grinding tools are checked for any damage that might have occurred during the incident or the emergency response. Hoses, cables, and connections are scrutinized for leaks, wear, or other signs of potential failure. This post-work inspection is not just about identifying and addressing immediate hazards, it's also an opportunity to learn from the incident. By carefully analyzing the sequence of events, identifying contributing factors, and evaluating the effectiveness of our emergency response, we can refine our procedures, improve our training, and further enhance our overall safety culture. On the bustling deck of a tugboat, stand unassuming yet potentially lethal Sentinel's compressed gas cylinders. These steel vessels harbor immense power. Understanding their potential dangers fosters a culture of respect and safe handling practices. Recognizing the diverse and potentially lethal nature of the gases we handle is crucial. Imagine a library where books are meticulously organized on shelves, each in its designated place, readily accessible yet securely stored to prevent accidental falls. This same principle of organized storage, so essential for preserving knowledge, applies with even greater urgency to the handling of compressed gas cylinders. Proper storage and securement are not just best practices, they are fundamental safety measures that prevent these silent sentinels from transforming into uncontrolled projectiles. The first principle of safe cylinder storage is segregation. Different types of gases, often incompatible and potentially reactive, should never be stored together. Oxygen cylinders, for example, should be kept a safe distance from flammable gas cylinders, such as acetylene or propane. This segregation, often achieved through physical barriers or designated storage areas, minimizes the risk of a chain reaction should one cylinder fail. Within their designated storage areas, cylinders should be stored upright, their valves protected from accidental impact or tampering. This vertical orientation prevents the cylinders from rolling, minimizing the risk of damage or a domino effect if one cylinder were to fall. Securement is paramount, using chains, straps, or other appropriate restraints to prevent the cylinders from tipping or falling, even in rough seas or during vessel movements. The storage environment itself plays a crucial role in cylinder safety. Ventilation is essential, ensuring that any leaks or accidental releases are quickly diluted and dispersed, preventing the buildup of hazardous atmospheres. Heat sources such as welding torches, cutting torches, and electrical equipment should be kept a safe distance from cylinder storage areas, as extreme temperatures can weaken cylinder walls or trigger a catastrophic explosion. Just as a chain is only as strong as its weakest link, so too is a compressed gas system only as safe as its hoses and connections. These seemingly mundane components, often overlooked amidst the more impressive machinery of a tugboat, play a critical role in ensuring the safe and controlled flow of potentially hazardous gases. Regular inspection and maintenance of these lifelines of integrity are not just good practice. They are essential safeguards that prevent leaks, fires, and explosions. The inspection process begins with a thorough visual examination of all hoses and connections before each use. We're looking for any signs of damage, wear, or deterioration that could compromise the integrity of the system. Cracks, abrasions, cuts, and bulges in hoses are all red flags that indicate a potential leak point. Loose connections, damaged fittings, and corroded valves are equally concerning, as they can lead to uncontrolled gas releases. But visual inspection alone is not enough. We also employ more sensitive methods to detect even the smallest leaks, those that might escape the naked eye. One common technique involves using a soapy water solution, applied liberally to hose connections and fittings. Even a tiny leak will create telltale bubbles, betraying the escape of pressurized gas. More sophisticated leak detection systems, using electronic sensors or ultrasonic technology, are also available, providing even greater sensitivity and accuracy. The type of hose used is also critical. Not all hoses are created equal. They are designed for specific gases, pressures, and temperature ranges. Using the wrong type of hose can have disastrous consequences, leading to premature failure, leaks, or even explosions. Hoses should be clearly labeled with their intended use, and crew members should be trained to select and inspect hoses carefully, ensuring they are appropriate for the task at hand. Section 4. A culture of respect, handling cylinders with care. Safe handling of compressed gas cylinders is about cultivating a culture of respect, guided by caution and awareness. Dropping, dragging, or rolling cylinders is strictly forbidden. Use specialized cylinder carts to prevent tipping or rolling. PPE is essential when handling cylinders. Safety glasses protect our eyes from debris and pressurized gas. Gloves shield our hands from sharp edges and extreme cold. Steel-toe boots protect our feet from falling cylinders. Section 1. Electricity's unseen bite. Understanding electric shock hazards. In the heart of a tugboat, electricity dances with lethal potential. Respect it to avoid a deadly blow. Understanding this hazard fosters vigilance and safe practices. The human body, a good conductor, can complete a circuit, leading to fatal heart conditions. Wet skin lowers resistance, increasing shock severity. Tugboat environments exacerbate these risks. Recognize risks and take proactive steps to ensure safety. Section 2. Dryness, the first line of defense against electric shock. Dryness is our first line of defense against electric shock. Water transforms into a dangerous conductor when it contacts live electrical sources. On a tugboat, maintaining a dry work environment is paramount. Moisture must be eliminated before using electric welding equipment. Constant vigilance is essential to ensure safety. Section 3. Insulating the workspace. creating a safe zone for electric welding. Imagine an island of safety, a designated zone where the risk of electric shock is minimized, a sanctuary created amidst the metal maze of a tugboat. This is the goal of workspace insulation, to create a barrier between the welder and any potentially grounded surfaces, preventing the flow of electrical current through the body. This insulation strategy begins with the selection of appropriate personal protective equipment, or PPE. Rubber insulating gloves, specifically designed for electrical work, provide a crucial layer of protection for the hands, the most common point of contact with live electrical components. These gloves, unlike their work glove counterparts, are made from a non-conductive rubber material that prevents the flow of electricity through the body, but hand protection alone is not enough. We also need to consider the welder's stance, their connection to the ground. Standing directly on a metal deck or a wet surface creates a direct path for electrical current to flow through the body in the event of an electrical fault. To break this path, we introduce insulating mats or platforms. These mats, typically made from thick, durable rubber or other non-conductive materials, create a barrier between the welder's feet and the potentially grounded surface. They provide a safe zone, a designated area where the risk of electric shock is significantly reduced. When selecting insulating mats, it's crucial to ensure they are rated for the voltage level of the welding equipment being used and that they are in good condition, free from cracks, cuts, or other damage that could compromise their insulating properties. In the high-stakes world of electric welding, a trained assistant is essential. They act as a human safeguard, ready to intervene when technology fails. Their vigilance and quick actions can prevent accidents and save lives. The assistant's role is crucial for safety and effective communication. As we've journeyed through the intricate world of hot work on tugboats, exploring its vital role, inherent risks, and the multifaceted layers of safety that protect those who undertake these essential tasks, one resounding truth emerges. Safety is not just a set of rules or procedures, it's a legacy we build, a commitment we honor, and a responsibility we share. It's about recognizing that every spark ignited, every torch lit, every weld laid down carries the weight of potential danger, and it's our unwavering dedication to safety that ensures those dangers remain theoretical, not tragic realities. From the moment a hot work permit is requested to the final post-work inspection, safety is woven into the very fabric of our operations. It's in the meticulous preparation of the work site, the careful selection and inspection of PPE, the constant vigilance of the fire watch, and the practiced precision of emergency response drills. It's in the respect we show for compressed gas cylinders, those silent sentinels of potential danger, and the meticulous care we take to control heat and prevent unintended ignition. But true safety transcends checklists and procedures. It's embedded in the hearts and minds of those who brave the elements and the risks to keep these vital vessels operational. It's in the experienced welder's steady hand, guided by years of honed skills and a deep-seated respect for the power of the tools they wield. It's in the fire watch's unwavering gaze, scanning for the slightest hint of danger, ready to act decisively should the need arise. It's in the captain's unwavering commitment to safety, fostering a culture where every crew member feels empowered to speak up, to point out potential hazards, and to prioritize safety above all else. While technology plays an increasingly important role in mitigating the risks associated with hot work, from advanced welding helmets with auto-darkening lenses to sophisticated gas detection systems, the human element remains the heart and soul of tugboat safety. It's the individual choices we make, the collective responsibility we embrace, and the unwavering commitment to looking out for ourselves and each other that truly determines whether we return home safely at the end of our watch. Training, that cornerstone of competence and confidence, empowers us to not only perform our tasks skillfully, but to also recognize and respond to potential hazards. A well-trained crew member is not just a skilled worker, they are a safety asset, their knowledge and awareness extending beyond their individual tasks to encompass the overall well-being of the vessel and their shipmates. Communication, that vital link that connects us in times of both routine and crisis, breaks down barriers, fosters trust, and ensures that everyone is on the same page when it comes to safety. A simple heads-up from a deckhand who spots a potential trip hazard, a timely warning from a crew member observing a change in weather conditions, or a clear and concise report from a fire watch monitoring a hot work operation, these seemingly small acts of communication can prevent accidents before they occur. But perhaps the most important human element in the safety equation is a culture that values and prioritizes the well-being of its people. A culture where safety is not just a slogan or a set of rules but an ingrained part of the way we do business, a shared value that guides every decision and action. In the ever-evolving world of maritime operations, where new technologies emerge, regulations adapt, and the lessons learned from past incidents shape future practices, safety is not a destination we reach, but a continuous journey of improvement. It's about acknowledging that even the most robust safety systems can be strengthened, the most experienced crews can learn new techniques, and the most seemingly insignificant hazard, if overlooked, can have far-reaching consequences. This commitment to continuous improvement begins with a willingness to learn from both our successes and our failures. Every hot work operation, whether it unfolds flawlessly or encounters unexpected challenges, provides valuable data points that can inform future practices. Near misses, those heart-stopping moments when an accident is narrowly avoided, are not just lucky escapes, they are valuable learning opportunities, their analysis revealing potential weaknesses in our systems or practices. Formal incident investigations, those deep dives into the root causes of accidents, provide invaluable insights into the complex interplay of human factors, equipment failures, and environmental conditions that contribute to maritime incidents. By meticulously dissecting these events, identifying contributing factors and developing corrective actions, we transform tragedies into opportunities for growth, ensuring that the lessons learned from past mistakes prevent future tragedies. But continuous improvement is not just about reacting to incidents, it's about proactively seeking out ways to enhance our safety culture, strengthen our systems, and empower our workforce. Regular safety meetings where crew members at all levels are encouraged to share their observations, concerns, and suggestions provide a valuable forum for identifying potential hazards, reviewing existing procedures, and brainstorming innovative solutions to emerging challenges. Remember, safety is everyone's responsibility. Follow safety protocols diligently and subscribe to our channel for more safety tips and updates. Together, we can create a safer maritime environment for